I'm Emily from Baking Bunny, and today it's my birthday, so I'm going to be making some celebratory white chocolate and raspberry cupcakes with some really cute unicorn bark. It's made with white chocolate to stick on the top of these cupcakes. They're really delicious. I think white chocolate and raspberry tastes really great together. It's a great flavor combo. So to begin with, we're going to make the white chocolate bark or unicorn bark. It's really fun and quite easy to make. Guys, anyone can do it. So to begin with, you need a bar of white chocolate, about 100 grams will do, and split it into 2 bowls. So what we're going to do is melt this down in the microwave, and then we're just going to add some pink food coloring to one of them. All right, so my white chocolate is all melted, and when you're melting in chocolate in the microwave, make sure it's on like a low wattage, like 450, 500 watts, and every 10 to 20 seconds, take it out and give it a little stir. So just don't burn that, that's the worst. So to one of these bowls, I'm just going to add some gel-based pink food coloring. So don't try to use liquid. It's going to split the white chocolate. So just be careful. I'm not going to add a ton to this. Otherwise, yeah, the white chocolate will start to get a little weird. And you don't have to do pink, you can do whatever color you like. You could also do more colors, though I wouldn't recommend doing more than one more color with some more chocolate, obviously, because it can start to muddy and just turn like kind of like a gross brown color if you do too many colors. And I also have a pan here lined with some baking paper, as well as just some different sprinkles. So just some fun ones that I like. Feel free to use whatever mix you want, or you can also buy at the store. They do have like a unicorn mix, some gold balls here, and some different hearts I thought would look really cute with this. Okay, so here's the fun part. So what I like to do is just kind of dump it on. But don't dump it all in one spot. We'll fill it in with the other colors. And I'm not making a ton here. You could double this so then you have some extra to nibble on. It keeps for a long time in the fridge. I mean, it's just chocolate and sprinkles. So and now for the pink. So add some there and there. Fill in the gaps. Now with a little offset spatula, I'm just going to smooth this out. Be careful not to mix it too much. Like that. So, and if you want to mix it a little more, you can use a toothpick to create some more swirls if you like. Sprinkles. So I'm just gonna go a little crazy here. Start with the little ones. Okay, so this is all done to my liking. So I'm just gonna pop this in the fridge for like at least 30 minutes, or in the freezer for like 15. And then we'll cut it into shards for the topping on our cupcakes. Now we're ready to make the cupcakes. So for these white chocolate cupcakes, we need 125 milligrams of milk. I'm just using 2% milk. You could also use whole milk. I already have that in my pan here, and I'm going to turn on the heat just to medium to low. And to that, I have 150 grams of unsalted butter, 125 grams of white sugar, and 100 grams of white chocolate. I just chopped it up a bit so it would melt a little faster. Okay, so we just need to let this all melt down, and so it's well incorporated, and then we will add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so my mixture has all melted, everything is well incorporated. So this is still a little too hot to add the egg and the rest of the ingredients, so I'm just gonna let that cool a bit, so like 5 minutes. And while that's going, I'm gonna turn on my oven to 170 degrees Celsius. I can get on with the raspberry part of this recipe. We're going to be making a raspberry buttercream. And to do that, I have some frozen raspberries, a package of them. And we're just gonna cook these over low heat with 2 tablespoons full of sugar. My mixture has cooled down a bit now, so to that I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 egg, and when you do this, it's still a little warm, so make sure you really mix quickly just to help prevent the egg from cooking. It shouldn't, it should be cool enough, but just in case, whisk it fast. Alright, it's totally fine now. And for our dry ingredients, I have 180 grams of self-raising flour, and to that I mixed in 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So we're going to throw that in and give it a good mix. Batter now is lump free, so I'm going to pour this into a little jug because I find this too liquidy for me to like scoop it or even pour it from this pot. So put everything in there. Okay, and we're ready to pour. I like to do these about 3/4 full, maybe a touch more. They're all ready to go, so let's pop them in the oven for about 16 to 18 minutes. For my hot oven, you might need up to 20 minutes. Just check after 17 minutes, put in a toothpick. If it comes out clean, take them out. You don't want them to dry out. Raspberries have been cooking for about 12 minutes now. I've been mashing them down. It's almost like a puree now, but we have a ton of seeds, and I don't know about you, but I don't like seeds in my buttercream. Don't mind them on my toast in the morning, but we're gonna strain these. So I have a little sieve here, and we're just gonna pour these right in here. Get rid of all those seeds. So vibrant, and so we don't need any dye to our buttercream. This will give us a really beautiful pink color to our raspberry buttercream. Don't forget when you're using the sieve to scoop at the bottom. There's a ton at the bottom. And honestly, you can just let this sit for a while and drain a bit. Cooling now. They were in the oven for 17 minutes. You can see these are pretty large. I think you could get 13 cupcakes out of this recipe, or just use a little less if you want. I don't mind them a bit big, so it's okay with me. Okay, we are ready to make our buttercream now. So to your stand mixer, or if you don't have a stand mixer, just a handheld mixer is totally fine. I'm going to add 125 grams of soft, room temperature, unsalted butter. So throw that in there. And I'm going to put it on high for about 3 to 4 minutes until it's really fluffy and pale, and then we can add the powdered sugar. So as you can see, my butter is nice and pale. So now I'm ready to add the powdered sugar, icing sugar, and I'm just going to sift this right into the bowl. All of it. This isn't a huge amount of frosting we're making. If I were like doubling this or making a bit more, I would add this in 2 batches. To prevent this from flying all over the place, is first just mix it a bit with your spatula. Start off slowly. So it's really mixed in there. Look, it's not flying all around. You can mix it a bit first. Okay. And then you want to go back up to a high speed again. Okay, it's quite thick, as you can see. So I'm going to slowly add in our raspberry sauce, whatever you call it, raspberry juice. And I think we'll use about 2 tablespoons, but maybe 3. See how it goes. 1. Now let's scrape it all down, because as you can see there's some butter stuff here going on. We have some weird stuff on our spatula, and this all really well mixed in there. So I like to do that now. So this is still quite thick, so I'm going to add about half a tablespoon more, and then we should be good to go. So let's mix this for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then we can fill cupcakes are cool. I have a medium-sized piping bag here with a star tip, and I'm just going to fill it up with my raspberry buttercream. And because I'm by myself, if I have a friend, I always ask them to hold it, but what I like to do then is put my piping bag in a little glass, so it's easier for me to fill. Otherwise, I tend to make a really big mess of it. Alright, let's do this. So we bring it down and then pull it up and give it a nice twist. Make sure that's very tight. Okay, and I'm just going to do like a little rose swirl here on all of them. Start in the middle and go out and bring it around and to the top. Make sure you keep your piping bag upright, vertical. And then we just need the unicorn bark. So I've just cut it into some shards here, kind of like a nice triangle shape. And just stick it in the top. And you can stick it all the way down into the cupcake itself, so it's very stable. So there you have it, a super cute, super delicious white chocolate and raspberry cupcake. with some fancy white chocolate bark. These are great for girls' birthdays, for grown-up girls' birthdays, or even like a baby shower. And if you wanted to make this for a boy baby shower, you could easily switch out the raspberry for blueberry, and then do the white chocolate swirl with the blue food coloring. So they're really fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week with the new one. Bye!